Hello everyone, so today we're going to talk about Phillip curve and disinflation. The Phillip curve is a negative relation between unemployment and inflation. And this is the inflation and this is the unemployment. By given the expected price level, which works simply take to be a last year price level, lower unemployment leads to a higher nominal wage, and a higher nominal wage leads to a higher price level. When putting the step together, lower unemployment leads to a higher price level. And this graph would show us about relationship of Phillip curve, which negative relationship. This line we will call the Phillip curve, and we would see it obviously negative relationship, which means we will assume this are the unemployment and this are inflation. When the unemployment increase, the inflation would be decreased. And that is the meaning of the negative relationship in short run only. And this are the formula of Phillip curve in short run, which is inflation equal to expected inflation plus mu plus c minus with alpha u, which derived from price level equal to expected price level multiplied by markup here, which is 1 plus mu multiplied by function of unemployment and other factors that affecting rate. And these are the effects when one of these are increased or decreased or changing. But for example, when expected inflation increase, it would make inflation increase, and price level, expected price level increase, wage increase, and eventually price increase. In the long run, inflation and expected inflation would be equal as this. And here are the formula in the long run, which is inflation equal to expected inflation plus mu plus c minus with alpha u, which is quite similar with the in the short run. But here, when it's equal, it would be equal to 0 here. So it would be 0 equal to mu plus c minus with alpha un, which un is the natural rate of unemployment. And these are the formula of un, which is equal to mu plus c divided by a. And the special thing in long run is the unemployment in long run would be constant, but the short run can be changed. So that is the difference between short run and long run in the Phillip curve. And the next part, we would talk about the wage price spiral. Is when wage rise making cost of production and price rise, then making cost of living rise here. These are the effects of when one of them are increased or decreased. And these are the system that's showing us, which is very obvious. When cost of living rise, wage rise, cost of production rise, and lastly, price rise. And here are the effects that we talk about. And the next part is expectations augmented Phillip curve, the trade-off between unemployment and unanticipated change in inflation. And change in inflation, expectations, and a supply side shock shift the Phillip curve. Here, we will see the line, the Phillip curve shift right. And this would be the formula that we will use when it happen, the situation of supply shock is happen. Here, we would use this formula to calculate when it happened. And these are the formula and the effects that showing us about this shifting. And lastly, we would talk about the disinflation. These are the graph. The disinflation, government can use contractionary policies to lower inflation, which increase unemployment rate, or just by using costless disinflation announcing lowering inflation. Then, if the announcement is credible, the expected inflation will decrease. And these are the formula that we will use for calculate. And if the announcement is credible, right, the expected price inflation will decrease. Here, we will see the dot here. That's the consequences. And thank you for paying attention.